It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mickey Munson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Digging in, Ray Frazier having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Munson has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here's another 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So coming to the plate, Theo Hester, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Floyd Kraft, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. The count now at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in, Boof Bobo, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
From the stretch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leads off second with one gone in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jeremy.
So digging in now, Jeremy Pitts. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in, Milo Aquino. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Aquino.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2 full count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, Oscar Aviles. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hard hit ball to second. Pitts ranges to his right. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
In is Gerardo Parra, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Jeff Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. In now, John Pitts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Count still at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The designated hitter, Toby.
Coming to the plate now, Toby Sweet. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Aviles over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Antonio Quevedo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Hits on second. Hits at first. 2 out in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Thomas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Vernon Hernandez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hernandez, a 32-year-old veteran, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Calling for it, hits. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Ray Frazier, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1 down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Up next for the Rays, Jesse Pitts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jesse.
Now the pitch.
Pitch.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his third inning of work with a punch out. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Hester. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Milo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Milo Aquino, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hester aboard here at first with nobody out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Oscar Aviles, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
High pop up. Hernandez has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he fouls this one off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. John Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Phil Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, Phil Thomas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Vernon Hernandez. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pitts moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Thomas at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's set. The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts sprinting after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Phillies strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Ready now, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Toby Sweet. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, You want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Antonio Quevedo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over. The 1-0 home is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Eric Almanza is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Eric Almanza.
Jesse Pitts will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A ball and a strike. Almanza, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now.
Connor
hits. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Ready once again, Boop Bobo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hits is off at first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And the count will be full. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Jeremy Pitts as he hits one on a line to left field. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Ready for another shot now. Ray Frazier will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ball 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Theo Hester, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Milo Aquino. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Line to the right side. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in once again, Jeff
And
Pitts.
moving up for the Rays, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Frazier scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Riding in once again, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard up the middle to his right. Frazier. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Grounded softly to the right. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 2-0. Stepping in, Oscar Aviles. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in now, Vernon Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The left fielder, number 8.
A bases loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Julio Barreto will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 32, Julio Barreto.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats foul down the left side. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
The set and the 1-2 fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts is in pursuit, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Toby Sweet. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hitter, Toby Sweet.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Popped him up. Avilas in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 9.
So striding in, Antonio Quevedo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Ball 2.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Parra is there. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Settling in now, Ray Frazier.
For Philadelphia, the second baseman, Ray Frazier.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. pitch on the way. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Theo Hester, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
And now will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Milo Aquino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
A pause, and the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now batting, Connor Pitts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just group one right down the middle.
A ball and a strike now. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2, Temp.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Frazier gloves it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The set and the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Parra is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Eddie Santiago will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Santiago.
Standing in, Oscar Aviles. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Liner towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1 trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Phil Thomas.
Ready for another chance, Phil Thomas. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat. Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is flared out towards second. They get the force at the plate. On to first, the double play.
The left fielder, number 52.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Yoenis Cespedes as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The runner at third. Thomas on at second with 2 down. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Sammy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Parra has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Toby Sweet, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
1-0 the count. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hester is there. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains 2-2. Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Ray Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Theo Hester. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the wind, the 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Milo Aquino. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Two 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Antonio Quevedo, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Antonio Quevedo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Connor Pitts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hopped up. Avilas shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Connor Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Eddie Santiago wins in relief for the 8th time.